There we go. We had to wait for the quality to catch up.
Exactly. So, once again, hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Sophia. I'm your live stream host. I'm the brand marketing manager at Kongregate. I'm excited to be here to play Oceania with you today. And we have our co-host, whose name is...
Ivars.
Oh, no. No, I remember your name. I remember your name. Okay. I might not be able to roll my R's as well as you did, but Ivars? Did I do okay?
No,
Ivars?
mine's pronounced Adrian, Sophia. We've talked about this. Hi, I'm Adrian. I'm a community manager for both our Kongregate.com Discord as well as our Bit Heroes Discord as of late.
Yes. And let's see, what's new? Oh, actually, before we get into what's new, reminder that if you chat with us, I know I've said this a million times in the chat already, but if you chat with us on the YouTube chat, I know we're live streaming in a lot of different places, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, but if you go onto YouTube in the chat, you have the chance to earn creds. We'll do a random roll thing. There's a bot that's keeping track
All set up.
Stuff.
I didn't forget.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, chat with us. Ask us some questions about Oceania. Ask us questions about what our favorite colors are. I think mine's pretty obvious. I'm wearing a pink shirt. My hair is pink. It's pink. My favorite.
I would have guessed orange.
And what's new on Kongregate.com? So we have some new games. We have Fire Frost, we have Ballad of Heroes, and we have Ricocheted. We also have tomorrow's Badge of the Day, a video's up that Francisco made for Rogue Fable 4, which was our live stream last week. Yeah, very fun.
That was a fun one to watch. I had a lot of fun watching from the sidelines last week. You guys were having fun, and it was so cool to have Justin and
I. I wasn't there. I was also watching from the sidelines, and it was fun.
Totally remembered that and knew that. Yep. I was talking about, obviously,
people that
Ivars here.
We were talking about all the people in the chat.
Was not
Dang it! I can't win.
You were talking to the people in the chat.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, people are already asking that one question that I was hoping they wouldn't ask in the chat. Y'all can read it. I'm just gonna ignore it for now.
All right.
There was a little confusion over the word for sticky.
Oh.
Or spiky.
All right.
Yeah, and so people were getting censored in the chat. So
nailed it.
Yep.
We had some problems to correct that word for a few times, so we did come back. And yeah, we don't have a perfect English translation for Kongregate yet. And, were not checked, and well, that's like a meme on our Discord channel, yeah.
Yep.
I am just finding out about this, which I feel like I should have known sooner since I am the CM. But that is hilarious. That is so funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Translations sometimes do that.
So we've answered your question. A lot of people were asking about it, and I was like, I don't know how to answer this question, but you got your answer.
No problem.
So we also have a couple of updated games. We have One Among Zombies and Firestone's updated pretty often, which is really nice. There's always some fun new stuff to explore on Firestone. So yeah, we have a couple of live streams that we've done with Firestone as well. And then at the end of this live stream, we'll show off our Who's That Companions from over the weekend. Which
I totally remembered to have that set up. And hey, why don't you talk to our friend Evers for a bit here while I don't do anything in the background?
All right. I'll ask you an icebreaker question to get us started then.
Oh, great.
Yeah. What 3 items would you bring with you to a deserted island?
I will be super simple. Yeah, shovel, axe, and well, probably some book, but probably for fire, I guess. I will go practical road.
Practical route. Wait, so I paused there for a second. Did you say anything
Yeah, I said
besides a book?
shovel, axe, and then probably a book, but for fire.
Yeah. Perfect. I think I would bring I would need like a knife or a saw maybe. Yeah, a saw. I would take a saw cuz I feel like I could like repurpose a saw as a knife. But then also I'd be able to like cut down trees for wood. And then I feel like a water filter would just go bad, so I should bring something that would help me with water filters. Maybe I think I could like get like a tarp or something that I could like use as like shelter, and also I could like use to collect rainwater.
Yeah, but maybe water filter is also not that bad idea. Yeah, you could survive first time with some good water.
That's true. And then I feel like something that would have to do with like, maybe like I think I'm trying to think like a net, but I feel like I could probably make a net out of like leaves and things since I already have the saw. Maybe rope. That sounds like a good idea. Rope. That would be helpful. Or maybe fishing line. That could also be helpful. Those could kind of be used as like similar things. Those are my 3.
I'm going to go with spoon, bowl, and a bit of syrup. I don't know. I tuned out after you guys said dessert. What are we talking about?
No, not that kind of dessert.
What did I miss? I just wanted to figure out why you were trying to catch your ice cream in a net. That's weird, Sophia. That's real weird.
All right. Are you ready to play Oceania?
I really am. This game is huge in our Discord, y'all. Like, I'm talking this sub-community alone frequently represents over half of all of the messages sent through the entire Kongregate.com Discord server a week. It's nuts. Like, I am so excited to finally, because I figured we would be doing this on stream sometime, so I've been waiting to like do my first time experience with this game on stream. But I am so happy to finally check out what you guys have been talking about this whole time and why planks are so controversial.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I always feel like people are fighting over planks, and I don't know why.
Yeah, well.
I'm actually in the character creator now, which I realized I should have probably been doing ahead of time, but we can dress my little buddy up real quick.
Actually, you can roll some random creations if you click on the blue or the red button.
Oh! Okay, wait. Oh, I want it. Okay. This is a mood. I don't know what it is. This is a mood. We're going to go with our sad watermelon friend here. Okay. Check bushes and rocks and click on to find something useful.
Wait, so actually I have a question already.
Okay.
Is that Wilson with palm trees sticking out of his head?
No, it's Billy. It's William.
Yeah, obviously inspiration is totally that one.
Okay, I don't have anything in my bag yet.
Game's idea is always been silly in somewhat way, and so that was the first silliness what was brought in the game, I'd say.
That's great.
Oh wow! So I've only ever seen like the characters when they're like facing forward and with like screenshots and stuff. I've never seen like the little animations they do. I didn't realize like the whole thing was animated.
Well, That's not a lot of animation, but yeah.
Hey, again, I've only seen, I thought it was like more like a paper doll aesthetic or something. This is really cool.
Okay, yeah. Later you can even use an axe or machete.
I'm just doing that thing because like I played a lot of like survival craft gathering games, and so like I've read the tutorial a little bit, but I just see things and I'm like, I don't know what I need these for yet, but I'm gonna need them.
Yep. You're totally right. It's the most simple possible tutorial ever.
Oh, okay. Found a rope, a stick, and a stone. You can craft an axe. Yes. Give me weaponry.
Well, then those are the 3 items that I'll be taking to the deserted island. If I can just craft an axe like that.
Well, hey,
Yeah, sure.
That's your mistake. That's your mistake, because I already found these in my deserted island. So right now, you would have an axe. Meanwhile, I would have an axe with a bowl, a spoon, and a bit of syrup. So who's more prepared for the wilderness? All right.
So about Wilson, a few summers ago, my aunt and uncle reached out to me and they were like, hey, you know how to use a camera. There's a contest where we can like win a free movie pass, a free movie ticket if we make a scene, if we like do a remake of a scene from a movie. And they had it like, I think it was like every week for like a full month they had this contest. And so we won free movie passes every single week.
Level 2 from chopping.
Nice. And one of the scenes that we did was from Castaway, and I played, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting his name. Tom Hanks?
Kongregate?
Yes. I played Tom Hanks, and I was like screaming Wilson in my aunt's pool, and it's probably the worst acting I've ever done in my entire life. But we won.
Also, I just want to point out how upset my character looks while she's doing this labor. It's
You can actually change that at any moment.
Okay.
Under your avatar, there is a small button with a shirt on it. You can click it at any time to change your appearance.
Hey, Adrian, are you able to zoom
Obviously,
in?
there are just a few options, but they are still available.
Like that?
Yeah, can you do it a bit more? The streaming service that we use changed a little bit. So instead of making the game the biggest thing, it's now equal weight to all of us, and so it's much smaller now. Yeah. So we gotta zoom in. We gotta full screen it or zoom in, stuff like that, so people can see it.
We'll have to play with. Is there a full screen option in the game settings?
Yeah, there is actually.
All right, cool. Let's do that, because sometimes our games can get a bit upset with the scrolling.
It's on the right side in the middle. No, go back, play. Higher.
Aha!
Yes.
This is great!
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Well, at this moment, there is not much to look at, but...
I see an entire abyss of blue. Yeah, you're right. There's really not much. But I got a boat to fix up, so let's see what happens.
Sure. But yeah, actually, it's really useful to use full screen mode later in the game, because otherwise you're really zoomed in and you don't see a lot of part of the actual playing ground.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the full screen feature then. When you finish, wait, wait. I thought, how do I not? Okay, I need to make rope.
See, I told you you'd need rope.
Yeah, but again, I am finding it. You're bringing it.
Hey, some people just found out that there was a full screen option, so thank you.
Need a pickaxe.
Well, actually, there are even more. You can even make in-game screenshots and things like that.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's nice.
Oh, really?
Well,
Finished
the
construction.
game
You
is simple, but it's really old. Yeah, so some features are built in through the time.
I thought I needed an additional rope. I didn't realize I needed to just press finish. All right, here we go. I'm saved. I've repaired a raft. I can go find a larger island to settle. Oh, wow. Okay. So is this the big island? Okay.
Bigger, yeah. That's your main playing ground, but sorry, at the start, just a small portion of it.
It's fine. I got room to grow. And is this... One second. I want to see if this is the character that I've heard so much about. Oh. Yeah! Patrick. I've heard about this character. Because their name was temporarily banned by our chat filter, and I had to update the chat filter for it.
Yes, that
So,
was an
a
issue
few-
in the Discord chat, yep.
A few things that were banned
Well,
from the chat filter.
this was because of a word it contained.
Yeah, I realized.
Oh, okay, yeah. We're constantly updating because, like, we just started with like a default chat filter, and so our mods are really great about every now and then being like, "Hey, by the way, such and such word is bad," and I'll be like, "All right, I'll update our filter a little bit." So let us know. We're always looking to improve that.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it happens all the time, even with like huge games where you enter the chat and you're thinking like they should totally check that. Yeah, until it does not come up, it's not being checked.
Okay, I'm just cleaning this island up then. Oh man, this is really relaxing.
Yeah, right. I'm like, we're on a deserted island, but this is very cozy.
You know what it is? It's because we're on a deserted island.
Not anymore, but yes.
No, none of my responsibilities are here. It's just chopping trees. That's it. That's what we do. And this time around, they're not ants.
Manual labor. That's all. That's how we rock.
I mean, look, my character very much looks like she has been doing about 6 hours of manual labor at this point. She's just not having a great time.
You think it was easy to get to the deserted island? First place you probably crashed somewhere with the ship or whatever plane, or I don't know.
My character is haunted by the horrors that she witnessed before this adventure began. But at least everything is great. I should probably.
Someone in the chat says, "What's behind the clouds?"
Oh, actually, behind the clouds are all the big island. Only at the start, when the game did come out, there were not much made. Let's say like that. Yeah, so we did open it part by part. But after that, we decided that it's actually helps people to concentrate on the first task to get around, and so that's why we are opening parts. And big map when you click on the raft. Yeah, that's one thing you run pretty fast. Our game obviously uses energy, and you need to refill it or wait. So on the big map, all those clouds actually are hiding lots and lots and lots of other islands. Only thing is you need to play for a pretty long time to get to them.
Huh.
But yeah, there is a lot of content, many different islands inspired by many, let's say, cultural whims and jokes. So yeah, at the start of the game, we have already given you 100 in-game currency. So just
Perfect.
and you can go on.
Great. I see my energy bar now too. I just didn't notice it at first.
This is probably one of the reasons why our game is controversial, because like it's meant to be played few times a day.
Right.
Or obviously you can speed up your progress, yeah, but it's not necessary. There is no actual difference other than time. So most of our players are playing for years, and actually now in the Kongregate for half a year, yeah. And energy management is one of our biggest things. Other one is space management. Why are you cleaning that island? Because you will need space for things to grow and build and things like that.
That's interesting. Yeah, that is an interesting idea too, because I'm thinking about it now. Now that I know there's an energy system, I'm like, all right, let me be a little more strategic with how I'm clearing things as opposed to just spamming clicks until everything's cleaned. Interesting.
Oh yeah. And obviously, if you would play it a little bit more seriously at the moment, you could click on the tasks at the left side of the island and actually do them, and then you would get the level ups and go on.
Cool. Okay, I was working on one.
It's fine. It's fine. You are doing good cleaning job.
You know what it is? I saw the task that said clean the shore, and I thought this whole thing was the shore. I thought this was my project. I see now. So now that I've cleared up, like you mentioned, now that I have managed my space, I can add a little workshop.
Yeah, but
And-
maybe just click on the task button also
Oh,
after you buy the workshop. Yes, and it shows you all the things you are required to do, obviously, as in all of those games. And for sure, we are inspired by small game of Farmville, some gazillion years ago. So, yeah.
I'm probably going to be your worst case scenario for watching someone go through your tutorials and tasks, by the way, because I get distracted instantly.
Oh, it's totally fine. It's totally fine.
But that's actually good to know that I can open them up. And because I was just mousing over them. I thought that, whoopsie. Hey, I got a badge in the meantime. That's awesome.
Nice. Not
Let me-
stranded badge.
Let me go back to full screen. I accidentally pressed escape because I was trying to leave the menu. All right. So I bought it. Okay, and there, now I can place it. Got it. Oh, that's interesting that it's like a work site kind of thing.
Yes, you need your tools. How long you will be there with your spoon and bowl and pinch of syrup?
I mean, you know what? That's the horrors. That is why my character has this expression. She's just like, why did I bring a spoon and a bowl? I haven't ate in weeks.
But she also has syrup, so it's okay.
Yeah, but she already ate the syrup. It's only going to last you so long. All right, so this
Gotta space it out.
space management, it's growing. Okay, so oh wait, I'm at stage 4 of 4. So now this time when I click it, it'll be done. Oh, that's why it needed
You
me.
need to finish the building.
Got
You
it.
did the manual labor to gather all the things, and now you finished it, and you call it done.
Sweet.
It's really small and shitty workshop at the moment.
Hey, don't make fun of my workshop, all right? I'm proud of this.
Yeah, it's your own. It's your own.
It's the only useful thing my character has had in weeks. All right, what can I do with it? Yo, I can make food. Hey, radishes or beans? Also, what do we have here? A shovel seems useful. All right, I will agree with probably want a shovel.
I do enjoy radishes. Radishes and parsnips.
Yeah, but you don't have any radishes yet. That's the problem.
Need to clear an obstacle. Oh, the bones are in the way.
Yeah.
Interesting. That like stuff.
Build yourself in.
Oh no. Oh man, I predict a terrible mistake in my near future.
It's not that terrible. You have tools to move things around.
Okay, good. Because man, if there was a way to get like stuck, like properly stuck, I'd find it.
Someone else
Actually,
said
every
beans.
time you refresh the game, you will be back at the raft.
Oh, good. Okay.
Someone else said beans, always beans. So
Beans, always beans.
apparently, I guessed wrong. I was obviously wrong
I can just
by
dig.
saying radishes.
I can just dig fields wherever. All right, let's go. We're farming now.
Well,
Okay.
Probably nothing to
Oop.
see, but
Again, I need to keep. I want to keep pressing escape to like make it go away.
I'll tell you, there is on the toolbar at
Uh-huh.
the right side on the corner, you can see red X button.
Thank
That's
you.
where you swap actions and tools.
Got it. Oh, I did end up putting a crop down. Oh, I can move it?
Yes.
All right.
And you
There we
can
go.
even choose a tool at the same place where you can see the red X. A little bit higher, there are tools for moving, rotating, selling. Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. So at least where I don't have to worry about at least I can easily move stuff. So if I do make a mistake, like you told me before, I should be able to fix it.
Yes.
All right, I should probably test the shovel. Oh, I need to dig multiple fields. All right, I was already doing that. Let's make one really long field. Because I don't.
It's really interesting and funny for me to watch this process because I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah, see, I'm here giving you a valuable insight into your new player experience.
Yeah,
So
I'm aware about it, but yeah.
The way that we actually started doing these weekly live streams was actually, it was about a year ago. In maybe like a week or two, it'll have been a full year. But it started on for a Valentine's Day live stream where we had Adrian play a bunch of different games that he'd never played before. Well, I think maybe one or two he'd played before, but mostly games that he hadn't played before, to see which one he liked the best. And so that we ended up having it Adrian be one of our live stream hosts, and then Francisco being another live stream host. And we kind of switch off because Francisco really likes to get like really far into the games first, and so it's like a fun thing to kind of see the difference between how either of them go about the live streams.
Right, yeah, because Francisco's really great about coming to these streams. He's like, oh, I've already been playing this game for hours. Here are like some tips and stuff for like the mid game, and every single time I'm like, haven't opened this game yet. Let's go.
He actually made a pretty nice tutorial video in your channel for our game.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I remember because, and I think he mentioned it in the chat, but he was like, why does Patrick always want bones?
For soup. For soup. It's just for...
They are useful tools on the deserted island, yeah?
All right, let me use my bag now.
Yeah, then you have found the next thing. That's your inventory. It's pretty not full at the moment. But when you play,
I got 6 radishes.
Yes.
Okay.
And it tries to tell you to plant them. You can buy them in the shop, or when you have grown your first radishes, that you already did, you can plant them from the back. It will give you a slower increase of radishes. Otherwise, if you would buy them in the shop, but it costs nothing.
Interesting.
This game is all about your choices and management through the time and energy. Like radishes are growing just 5 minutes. That's easy time to be at the screen. But actually, next food, what is beans, it's already taking an hour, and then it's only going up. That's also probably one of the things where our game has controversial rating, because you cannot do things fast. You need to wait. That's one of the core mechanics.
People don't like waiting. I have learned that. If I've learned anything in this job, people don't like waiting.
When you can speed everything up, but that's the choice.
Oh, right. No.
The requirement.
What I meant, I think this is great for the game. Like, I actually do like that it's kind of forcing me to slow down a bit and take some time to think. And like you said, it's management focused. So like, if you just could do everything, then there would be no choice to be made about every little step you're making along the way.
Yeah, that would take a lot away from that.
Yeah.
Actually, we in the future parts of the game we have many secret tasks and many secret places, because obviously this isometric look it limits us, but it also lets us to play with game mechanics. And sure, they're probably sometimes small, but even they can make your moment of the day when you finally get and reach somewhere.
Huh.
So someone on LinkedIn wanted to know more about the art style choice.
Oh, art style choice, it's like this game originally is like 12 years old, and at that moment in our company, we had actually pretty popular. I'm not sure how this word is in caricature when you make not memes, but stills with like politicians and things like that.
Yeah, caricature. Yep.
Yeah.
Caricature, yeah. Artist who made this style was somewhat known caricature maker at my country, and he
Oh wow.
one of the original owners of the game also.
Wow, that's
They
really
started-
cool.
They started really small game studio with 4 people, and one of them was he, and he obviously was the one who made the choice. And it's not his traditional style, but that's his vision of faraway cartoonish tropical island.
Yeah, I was gonna say the aesthetic really kind of fits the feeling I'm having playing the game. Like it's cute and it's light, but it's also like, you know, things are happening. It's busy. It's not like too cutesy. It just feels relaxing. It feels peaceful. It feels calm. It just feels like, I don't know. I really like it. It's growing on me.
Yeah, well, it's sometimes hard because obviously through the years artists change. Things like that, and it's sometimes hard to catch that moment, what actually fits and what doesn't. Yeah, and obviously it's not always success. Yeah, it's ups and downs with many things. Yeah, and it's also it's not like that. Usually that there's artist and I will make the next part. No, there's a game designer like me who says, "No, I need a new thing like that. Yeah, I have no idea how it should look here. just make it happen."
Okay, I have salt. I want to make some radish salad. I remember I saw that earlier. I don't think I make it in the workshop, do I? Oh!
You actually make it in the workshop.
That's what I was like. I know I saw this earlier. Awesome. So what's the?
Creds.
So,
Yeah, I was gonna say. As soon as you interrupted me, I'm like, oh no, wait, creds.
in the upper right corner, you can see actually your resources. There are rubies, there are wood, there are food, and there are shells. Wood, food, and shells are your main 3 resources you need to manage.
Okay.
Other things you have in your inventory is actually somewhat related to one of those 3 sections. To either get shells, get food, or wood. Maybe not wood you actually gather, but yeah.
Okay. So this food number is because I have radishes, or is it because I have the soup?
No, because
Salad.
you didn't make those salads.
Got it.
For food. But it's actually not for your eating, it's for animal feeding.
Ah. Do I eat the animals then, or?
No, you feed the animals, you sell them for shells.
I always get those two mixed up. Anyway, I should probably roll.
Yes, they're asking for the cred soup. They said, "Can you distribute the cred soup now?"
Please, sir, can we have some creds? I'm going to count down the chat for them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oop, 1 second. There's a bit of a... Use brain. That is a new member of our...
Brain.
Is that a strategy? Are you telling me? Like...
Hey,
I need a reminder.
Oceania, you gotta use brain.
I already have not several times, so use brain. If you could share your Kongregate username in the chat with us, I will get you 100 creds as soon as this stream is finished. In the meantime,
I cut out. I'm sorry.
What?
What? Oh,
What?
I said I'm sorry. I cut out, so I missed it.
Oh,
But
I was just...
let us know your username. I'm sure that Adrian already asked you for your username, but I
It's
cut out,
just a
so
day.
I don't know.
Workshop together. All right. I'm really liking this task system, by the way. Again, back to what I was saying before, I'm really bad at following tutorials because I get distracted instantly and it doesn't help live streaming because there's so many things to get distracted by. But like, it's so nice to be like, oh, what was I doing? And just come back and be like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of different things I can work on. So
one of the other things when you are playing, you get lots and lots of different tasks, and one of the things you should do, and that's interesting to do, you try to wait on some tasks to match them with other, because like there can totally be 3 tasks what can make you grow radishes. Okay, so
okay.
grow radishes, when to grow pumpkins, and all the other stuff when it's the most time efficient and consuming for you.
Is there a goal, like an overall goal we're working towards, or are we just exploring these islands and finding what we find?
That's the reputation. This game, why it is so high on the Discord and why they are talking all the time. On the left corner, you see the bar with your possible friends. Obviously, you need actual friends. Sadly, this system is not asking friends right away. It's sending a message to their inbox. But when you have Kongregate friends, they all show on that toolbar.
That's awesome. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the account I specifically use for streaming, so I don't have any friends on this account.
Yeah,
you could make me a friend.
Oceania playing friends, you will see all them on the toolbar, the active ones. And at the moment you have one friend, it's Patrick.
Yes.
He have 1,000 reputation, the crowns you see on the top, and you have 0.
Okay, that sounds about right.
So you will never catch Patrick, but you can totally catch other friends and players. You are further in the game building many different decorations. Let's say bathtub or a sign with the pumpkin, and it gives you 4 reputation. Let's say like that. When you have built it, you gather the reputation, and that's how you can compete with other players. So most of those Discord people who are super active there are actually top 30 or top 100 players who are working their way to number 1 spot.
Wow. And you know what? Now that I have like a better sense of like the early game, and you've kind of explained like the pace of it and stuff like that, that takes some work to get up there too. That's really impressive.
They are actually one of the big things we also haven't touched. You can help your friends. Each day you have 5 helps, and you did plant those radishes, right? It did cost you 1 energy to make a space for that, and 1 energy to gather those radishes.
Right.
But if you have friends, then friend can come and help you, and it saves you energy. And most of those super active Discord users and our top players are spending hours in a day helping the 200, 300 friend list. They are going to each other and they are making drama about that. They are drinking each other at the morning and looking who's on, who's not. And later on in the game, you have buildings that are super specific. Let's say windmill. You can make flour there, and for you to use windmill once a day costs 20 wheat, but for a friend it costs only 10 wheat to help on your windmill. So they are communicating and swapping windmill uses in the day.
That's really cool. So there's like a whole mini economy going on of like people with like different things that other people don't have and exchanging resources and stuff. That's really interesting.
That was one of the gaming principles at the start of the game, because like obviously this is in no way unique as an idea game, but most of the competitors they had at the time had some mechanics to steal or some way annoy players. So Oceania will be happy sunshine place, yeah, and you will only help other players. Congratulations!
Nice. So it's like there's very much a yes.
Reload your page.
What's up?
Reload your page.
Okay. Are we friends now?
people are your fans. People are helping you.
Y'all are awesome.
That's how it goes.
All right, let me get back in.
The whole time we're like talking about like, oh, if you have friends, and then meanwhile everyone in chat's like, we're helping you.
What is going on? What is all this? This is awesome.
There is the feature in the Kongregate as a fan. If you are a fan of someone in the Kongregate, you can already help in the Oceania. If you will add them in your friend list, you will actually see them then on the toolbar, and you will also have a chance to help. But not in this stage of the game. You need to reach level 40.
Okay.
Or level 6.
Okay. Well, thanks everyone for showing up.
But yeah. They are amazing. 3 of them already found you and already did. They are not cutting your grass or trees.
Uh-huh.
They are giving you experience and some wood because they did that. But if that would be your radishes or beans or pumpkins, they would actually collect them for you.
Okay, and so I think you were talking about this before. And so when you're helping, that doesn't consume your energy, right? That's almost like kind of free energy.
It also does not consume their energy. It consumes their helps.
Okay.
Chance to help. And it's just like 5 helps in a day, and you'd think that's nothing much. But when you have 200 friends and you are active, they actually come to your island and do most of your manual labor for you.
Cool. All right. Wow. Okay. So I know, like obviously I've known managing the community that it's very active and they have a lot to talk about and they're sharing stuff all the time. But I wasn't really aware of how integrated into the game mechanics this having friends system is. This is really cool.
And as further you play, as more and more mechanics we have. Actually, Kongregate server at the moment, it's like half a year old, and we are calling you babies. Actual gameplay time, there for real, is for around 5 years already in the Kongregate server. Not everything is added, but even what is there is for years to play.
I could just buy rabbits. I thought I had to like put it. All right, instead of buy 5 rabbits, I have 5 rabbits now. So, these things want food. I wasn't expecting responsibilities.
Well,
all right.
Let's come.
It looks like they only need fed. Oh wait,
just
no.
Once.
Okay.
Just once, and now you are over with them, and you are ready to sell them.
Oh.
There is no profit otherwise from rabbits. But let's say you would have sheep. When they are grown up, you would need to feed them 3 times for them to grow up. And after that, when you're feeding them, you get wool or other types of things from other animals. Some animals are just for selling. Some animals are for specific use.
Okay, so I'm raising these baby rabbits into full rabbits and then selling them to the local tribes and stuff. Cool.
To get shells to buy more things.
So I'm just gonna. So I just sell all of these?
No, it will be just click the do not ask, and now go to the tools at the right side.
Oh.
One, and now you can just sell them by 1 click.
That's some good design right there. Thank you.
Limitation design was used as good as possible.
Well, hey, I appreciate it regardless, because that would have gotten real tedious.
Yes. Otherwise, because like at the moment you did sell 5 animals. Our players who are playing half a year on the Kongregate usually have around 100 to 150 animals at a time on their island.
Just one island just full of rabbits, just a rabbit island. Awesome.
This part, what you can see at the moment can hold only some 40 of them. Yeah, so you can imagine it's like 4 times more of the space you can see at the moment.
Right. Wow. Okay, there is a lot of game here. And there's a lot of cute animals.
There is insane amount of the text in the story also.
There's a story?
There's actually a story, yeah.
That's awesome.
It's silly, it's not that important, but many of the tasks have actually some kind of story text. And
Okay.
when we give, how to say, timed events, let's say Halloween or Christmas or something like that, they are always having some mascot or some small storyline coming with them together. Obviously, the gameplay is the usual. You just need to gather something or sell something or something like that. But it comes with, like, let's say Santa Claus or Cupid for the Valentines or something like that. I must say that at this moment, Kongregate server had only like 3 or 4 of those events, but when we can, we give it.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Some of the questions that I saw gamers asking in the Oceania chat in our Discord widget was, how many machetes will I need to complete the Great Feast?
A lot of machetes. At the moment, when you get to the game where you need machetes, then for a long time you will need machetes a lot and a lot and a lot. 1 pack of machetes costs 85 food, and 1 pack is nothing. You need hundreds and hundreds of the packs. So yeah, the answer with machetes is always a lot.
Quote from the stream: the answers to machetes is always a lot.
Yes, if the question is machetes, the answer is a lot.
Yep.
Okay. And so that's like the machetes are like a consumable resource. They're not like a tool you use.
When you go into the game, you don't have 3 consumable resources. You have hundreds and hundreds of consumable resources. Basically, everything can be made or remade in something else at different situations. Some with limitations, some with specifics only for some of the quest lines. But things like machetes are meant to remove jungle spaces. Like you are removing at the moment the tree.
Right.
Nothing is more required, just the first axe you made. But to remove jungle spaces, you need consumables, like machetes.
I also just got a bunch of insects. That's a new thing.
Oh, actually, that's an achievement system. Close the inventory. Go to the small buttons under your avatar and choose the butterfly one.
Oh.
And
that's
you can
cute.
swipe, and you will see your insects.
Got it. So it's like when I complete a set, I get a reward.
You get the first reward, what at this point will be anthill, what is actually anthill, where you can gather ants. And after that, you can get bonuses you can activate when you want to.
There is a lot of game here.
There's a lot. There are many buttons. Like try the one with the palm under your avatar.
My corner. Okay.
Yes. Oh! And go for the tree. Yes, the tree, the big tree.
Oh.
No, this will just put you back.
Yeah, I thought so. I understand. Okay, tree, and then this one in the back.
Yes.
Oh, hey, I recognize some of these names.
Reputation. And you can see the overalls, and you can see your friends' tops.
Well, I mean, this is the benefit of not having friends. I'm a number 1. Oh, wow. It is. Okay. Now that I can see the top list, yes, I definitely recognize quite a few of these names from our community.
Wait, that's me at number 1. No, I'm just
Which
kidding.
one? Oh. You got me, actually.
You're like, wait.
If you told me, hey, by the way, I've been playing Oceania every day for how long has it been out? We have had it for 6 months now?
6 months, yeah.
6 months? Wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me.
So And there is one more thing what people from the chat have done nice to you.
Yeah.
There is an envelope next to your avatar. Click on it. There is number 4 on it.
Oh, they gave me gifts. Yeah.
Yes, they have sent you gifts. At the moment, they are unknown because they are not your friends, but
Ah.
they're sending you nice gifts. You can
Aw.
choose from 20 gifts every day and send. Every player can receive 20 gifts each day.
I'm loving my collection of gifts here. This is a Christmas stocking, bucket of gasoline.
Yeah,
Wait.
gasoline. It's for tractor. At some
I
point, you will have
assume
a
it's very useful. Yeah, I'm not complaining. Thank you for the gasoline. I really appreciate it.
So you said you can receive 20 gifts. Is there also how many can you send?
unlimited amount. One gift to player. One gift
Nice.
to the friend.
Also, finally found some berries.
Can you
They are actually
put your full
spawning on
screen up
your
again?
field.
What was that, Sophia?
Oh, can you full screen again?
Thank you. This game is really addicting. I got so zoned in. I didn't even notice I wasn't full screened.
I didn't either. I know. I was just watching, but then I was like, oh wait, other people have a hard time seeing it unless it's full screen.
Right. Oh man, yeah, there's something, it's really interesting. So like now that I know about the energy mechanic, it's like you really got to plan. Like, do I want to spend my energy getting towards this fishing thing, or do I want to spend my energy like building towards something else? It makes clearing towards a goal way more interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, the other dev said, "Oh, you can send 200 per day."
Oh.
Oh, maybe there is upper limit. Okay, fine.
You had to put a limit after your players were just too generous. There's too many gifts. Oh, I think it refreshed again.
Someone else
Yes.
said 300. I don't know.
Oh my god, you guys are the best. This is my favorite live stream I've done yet because I just have all these friends helping me out.
Right?
Oh,
That's
Mr.
how I
Oh
felt
my
when I
gosh,
did Mob Wars.
I totally recognize these names too.
From their avatars, they are some of the really, really active players.
Yeah, I noticed Mistra is a name that I've seen in our Discord a lot. Oh, thank you all.
That's cute.
I guess they are entertained too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's one thing that I have liked, the little bits that I have peeked on the community, just like make sure it does seem like, it's really kind, a lot of taking care of each other. It does seem like there's some drama as well, but at the same time, mostly just seems like people who want to play together and have a fun time playing this game. I need a fishing rod.
Yeah, sorry.
I kind of figured, but I liked the little objective. I just wanted to. I'm gonna get to this chicken now.
Another question I saw people asking was, what's the best food/crop ratio, or food to crop ratio that is good to harvest other than making cookies? And then they were specifying an efficient crop to harvest for food that allows them to get food without using too much energy or time.
Yeah. Actually,
Very specific.
as funny as it is, we are giving it that to use straight away. It's beans, or something with beans. It's super efficient by time, by price, and everything like that. But actually, when you play the game, there are many different ways how to get food, and I'd say actually go with the ones what fit your quest line at the moment. That's what you have plenty. It's probably not worth it to gather it like forever. It's like with every game, I'd say like that. You just got that loot, that potion, and you are like, I will use this on final boss, yeah, and you never use it. So answer will be you need food, make food. Obviously, think in front, and super efficient answer is spicy soup, beans and onions.
Soup.
Yes, beans and onions are super good. Energy
Man,
food.
I haven't had lunch, y'all. It's starting to get hungry.
Speaking of which, it is almost time for you, and we should probably do some more creds.
Wow, this stream went fast.
I know.
It only felt like 5 minutes. It really
I
did.
know. This felt really short. I'm like, I barely asked any of my questions.
There's just so much to this game.
Opportunity to sell the game, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get a roll going on right now. 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, 1.
Crunch. That's how many licks it takes to get to the center of creds.
I'm really glad that you recognize that's what I was going for. AC Geek. Thank you very much. Make sure that you get us your Kongregate username. And then actually, I didn't check. Did Brain give us his Kongregate username, or?
Yeah, I believe they did. I wrote it down for you.
Thank you. Yeah, again, this game is really engrossing. Like, I haven't paying attention to any of my responsibilities this stream because I've just been wanting to explore this game more.
Yeah, it's very cute. Oh yeah, they did. They did.
Okay, good.
To us. So now we're just. Oh, someone said, "Is it pronounced acidic?"
Brain was at the. Okay, that's another name that I see in our chat in our Discord all the time. Awesome. Glad to give you some creds.
And then they said, yes, they said that is how you pronounce it, and it's the same username. So yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Sense. I'll send it to you so that you remember.
I will need that.
There you go.
Well, as much as I like. Here's the thing, too, is I was going to even suggest, like, oh, maybe we can see some, like, later game stuff. But, man, we flew by this time. I only have just enough time to get through Who's That Companion for the week.
I know. We'll have to do another live stream.
I'd say there's one last thing you could do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Click on the paprika.
Oh.
On the bar.
And visit?
And go visit him.
Yeah, I wanted to do this. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay.
Look at all that soup.
No, that's actually they want food. Yeah, that's a small sneak peek. That's your only friend, and there are tasks where you need friends to go further. And this is our workaround. Let's say like that. There you have lots and lots of our most used animals. And you can do those friend helps. Oh no, you need food to help friends. Yeah,
I didn't realize I was out of food.
Okay, yeah, and I'm really glad that I joined you and you played Oceania.
There's just so much game here. I think it's really deceptive from when you first start. Like you said, there's a lot of games like this that do that survival craft gameplay loop. So I'm like, okay, settling in for that kind of experience. And really quickly, like you said, because you focus a lot on like sharing and working together, it really quickly becomes a unique new experience I've never had with one of these games. It's very pleasant, cozy, and fun to play.
Yeah, actually, like it's super great that you guys have that Discord widget in the game, because like everyone can access in the seconds the community, and in many other sites it's like way harder if there is not anything like that. Yeah, and if the moment is good, community is super responsive and helps everyone, and we are really thankful for that. We have great players in the Kongregate.
We're thankful for the community as well. Like again, there's a lot of games on our site. Some of them have really big communities, some of them don't, and the Oceania one is massive and active and such a huge part of our Discord these last couple of months. So thank you for bringing this great game to our website. Seriously. Yeah. Before I forget, though. Oh, I didn't do that.
You're going to show us some Who's That Companion?
Are you aware of our Companion system and how it ties to our in-game badges? So each week...
Let's say like that, I have seen these kind of weird images, but I have no clue.
Okay, so on Kongregate.com, we put badges in our games, our own achievement system, and each week we do 7 badges of the day, 1 for each of the day. And if you have that badge unlocked and you log in that day, or if you get that badge unlocked by that day, for that week, if you get any of them, you get the companion for that week. Right now, we're doing a system where each other week, we're introducing a new companion or rerunning one of our old companions. It was a large collection. We're over 300 now. So one of the things we've been doing lately is to celebrate these new companions coming to the site. A couple days ahead of time, I'll put an outline of what is coming to the site and then ask our lovely community to add their assumptions about what this companion is going to be. So before I start sharing any, do you have any? What do you think this is? This lovely, adorable creature?
Satellite.
Well, we did have our local grumpy cat who did share something similar to that. They also saw a satellite. But I gotta give them credit because this is a great name. They went with Nutspick, which I just it's so good. So yeah, there were some people who saw a satellite. I don't know how you could have guessed that, but there are some other people, like our friend Caleron, who brought in Engelbert, the Engelbird, always thinking and flying in straight lines.
That's actually something that could be in the Oceania.
You go. There you go. You got
that person and we think alike.
We also have. I need some help with this one. This is Lafa. Happy to bounce those papers to you for now. This is from Amanda. Amanda, I don't know what I'm looking at. Is it like a stamp?
I think screw person.
Yeah, maybe it's like, I think it's like a robot holding paper, or like a spring thing holding papers or something. I'm trying to figure out bounce these papers means. But then also Amanda
maybe they're a pogo stick. Maybe.
Well, then Amanda did give us the one, the only.
The only?
Well, I mean, to be fair, whoa. We're just assuming these are all different Slim Tims. For all we know, Slim Tim is just very amorphous, and these are all just, each week, it's just Slim Tim's shape. Anyway, this is, it would be spelled slime time, but that is not how it's pronounced. The E's are, in fact, silent. So this is Slim Tim, a regular for our Who's That Companion. We do have this companion, this week's companion.
He's sad this week.
Yeah, why is Slim Tim sad this week? That's a good point. I can go to our new...
Maybe he didn't get any soup.
Achievements page, if you guys haven't checked out our new achievements page. And we can see that it's Sadler. So it is a satellite, yes. But again, as always, great flavor text. She has a voice for broadcasting.
Also, one of our Bit Heroes Quest community members went on LinkedIn and saw the outline of Sadler and immediately was like, "That's a satellite." And I was like,
no.
Is it?
It's really hard. Guys, we did not exactly design these companions with this little game of mine in mind. I do like the rotating thing to like make it a little confusing, but man, some weeks I just get the shape and I'm like, there's nothing else it can be. Except for an Engelbird. Thank you for that. That was a very important contribution.
Some people in the chat said potato. The other Oceania devs said it's definitely a satellite.
I want to know who said potato. I'm concerned what the potatoes in Oceania look like.
It was used brain.
Oh, actually, they look like potatoes.
Okay, all right.
Someone said a street sign,
okay,
a street marker, a metallurgy screw, a pogo stick. Yeah, someone else thought it was a pogo
I think this
stick.
is the most chat contribution we've had yet. So, like, awesome. I love your guys' suggestions.
Right? I know. A lot of people, like, every once in a while someone will guess, but this was a lot of people guessing.
Well, hey, if you are already in our Discord, I can tell you that next Thursday, I will be putting up another outline. You can see it announced in the Kongregate Announces channel, and it'll go live in the Who's That Companion channel. And feel free to come over and maybe draw in some of your suggestions next time, because it's always fun to share it. No matter what your artistic ability is, it's just kind of fun to see what your interpretation of the shape was.
Yeah. And then we'll show it on the next live stream
Yes.
after that.
Yes.
And there will be creds.
And there will be creds.
Yes, lots of people are like, more creds for this great community. And I'm like, yes, join us next week. All right.
I think you should give.
This was really fun. Ivars, do you have any more updates or anything that you'd like to let the community know?
Yeah, we really don't want to give promises because we already did, but some events are coming, and actually, it's probably will be really interesting for Oceania players because, like, on our big main servers, there's a moment we have a competition, what is a really huge part, but Kongregate servers are still small. But we think we can manage to make small competition for Kongregate server. But I give no time limits because I don't know when.
It's fine. It's fine. But that's exciting.
But
It's okay. I like
it's
to say
probably
soon.
exciting, yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
So much for having me, and it was fun for me too. Like, really.
Glad. Yeah, I had a great time. This is very likely to be one of my new addictions on the site. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, just message us and maybe we'll drop you some rubies, you know, as a giveaway.
I get the creds for once.
Maybe.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Join us next week for some Bit Heroes Quest.
Ooh.
And then the week after for some Animation Throwdown. All right. See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.